Many years ago, in the city of Medellin, Envigado, in 1994, there was a case of schizophrenia that ended up causing many problems. A boy named Felipe was 8 years old and came from a normal family. His schizophrenia was growing since he was 10 years old. He was getting worse and worse. His parents had to be very attentive and should not show any sign of violence towards him. But his father, who was dedicated to betting money, came home from work in a very bad mood to take it out on his wife. Making Felipe witness such acts, his mother, beaten and abused, avoided the gaze of son so he would not see her helpless and weak. Daily drinking and crying secretly in his room. But Felipe heard everything. Felipe's schizophrenia was increasingly difficult to control. He felt insecure, persecuted, and abandoned. As a defense mechanism, he hallucinated about having a stable and perfect family. He imagined acts in his head that never happened, in order to feel more secure and calm, trying to ignore the thousand voices in his head that tortured him constantly and daily. As time went by, he started to hurt himself, to think only of physical pain so that the voices in his head would diminish. But this did not work. You are stupid. I hate you.
Don't listen
I
to
hope
him.
things continue to run for you.
You're
Kill
not
them.
such
Kill
a
them.
coward.
Kill them.
Try.
Kill them.
Don't
Shut
you
up.
want a
Let me
happy
go.
family?
I can't take it anymore. Help.
Felipe, tired of so much mental torture, decides to desperately call his mother, but she never arrives. With a pale face, a desperate heart, and incessant tears, he sees his mother's body covered in blood coming out of her veins. He cannot believe what is happening.
A few minutes later, he hears someone turn the doorknob of the front door. It was his father who had just come home from work. Upon seeing his wife lying there covered in blood, he blurted out a comment that left Felipe completely shocked.
She was always silent.
Then he stepped over the court and sat down on the furniture to watch TV.
Felipe, full of anger, went to the kitchen and took a knife from the counter, approached his father from behind and decided to kill him. Then took the two corpses, sat them together on the cabinet, and with the help of the needle and thread decided to sew their mouths together to make them look happy. Made them hold hands and sat with them on the cabinet to eat with they had a family conversation.
Finally, I feel at home, sighed Felipe before falling asleep.
As the days go by, the neighbors begin to notice a putrid smell. So they decide to go and see what's going on and knock on the door several times. But seeing that nobody opens, they decide to call the police. The policemen witness how two corpses embrace a child who is asleep.